Hi everyone, it's Mr. Hurst here. I hope you've been having a great summer and enjoying the weather. I just need a couple of minutes of your time just to go through a couple of changes that you're going to see at school when we start back in a few weeks. By now, via parent pay or through the post, you should have received a letter outlining the plans for how school is going to reopen in September. It'll give you the date and the time of your first day back in school. It's very important that you look at the information on the letter and the student guide, as well as watching what I'm going to go through in the next couple of minutes. Okay, Year 7s, this is where we need you to enter the school site. The small entrance here, right at the front of the school on Turnsteads Avenue. This is right next to, as you can see here to my left, the zebra crossing. All right, so this entrance is for Year 7s only. If you arrive on foot, like most of you will, you just walk straight up the path there to the school building. If you're arriving on your bike, you will need to get off your bike here, please, and walk your bike safely up the road. And for those arriving on bus, the bus stop where you'll be dropped off, it's just along further past here, and then you'll walk back on the pavement and up the path into school. As you get closer to the school building, for those arriving on your bikes, there will be some bike racks here for you to lock your bike securely. After you've done that, with everybody else, you would then make your way towards the main student entrance. So you'll arrive at the main student entrance here. You'll be met here by members of staff, and you'll also be required to sanitise your hands as you go past. The picture you can see now is an aerial photo taken from above, showing West End Park at the top, Turnsteads Avenue at the left-hand side, and the red grad just peeking in at the bottom. This picture shows you your year group's route into school, and it shows you the approximate locations of the bike racks, and also the bus stops on Turnsteads Avenue that will be for public buses and for school buses. So as soon as you've sanitised your hands and come into school, you will make your way straight to your classroom. So the orange lines on these diagrams are showing that the Year 7 orange zone is located on the ground floor only. So your year groups will be using the main hall for break and lunchtime. We will be offering a choice of foods, but it will be a very much reduced menu. So you can see we've got some serving areas being set up for you here. And as we scan around, we can see that we are getting chairs and tables ready for you, so you can sit and eat your lunch in comfort and socialise with your friends. So for outdoor space, this white line here, all the way across the playground, is the boundary of where you're allowed to go up at break and lunchtime. It's vitally important that you do not go over this line, as there will be another year group and another bubble at the far end. This area will therefore be empty. So as you arrive to your teaching spaces and classrooms, you will find that in every space there is a cleaning station. As you enter the room and as you leave the room, you'll need to sanitise your hands, and you'll need to wipe down your desk or any other surface that you've been using. As you can see here, all the desks are facing forward, and this is the drama studio, believe it or not, but we've had to convert it to a classroom just to make sure that we can keep all pupils and zones separate. You must stay in your allocated zone, and it is vitally important that you do not pass into any other zone containing other students in other year groups. Now, to help you do this, doors will be closed, no entry posters on the doors, and we will also be adding some markings on the floor to prevent you from going into any other zone. If anybody goes into another zone deliberately, the consequences may well be very severe. So at the end of the school day, you will be dismissed out of the main student entrance, the same door in which you entered. So you'll need to sanitise your hands before leaving the school site, and you'll be taking the footpath down towards the little entrance next to the zebra crossing. Please do not congregate in large groups. Make your way off site as soon as possible. So Year 7s, it's been great to talk to you again, and it seems such a long time ago when I met a good number of you in our virtual question and answer sessions back in June and July.
Now, it has been a difficult time for you guys. You've had the emotion of leaving primary school. You've had all the uncertainty over the summer about the coronavirus. And I think it's only natural for you to be a little bit nervous as well about starting a new school. However, I do want to reassure you that Whitcliffe Mount is going to be a very safe place to be. And it's certainly my job and the job of all our staff to make sure you starting at Whitcliffe goes as smoothly and as trouble-free as possible. Now, some of the key things that you will find at Whitcliffe is that we have a real team Whitcliffe approach. This means that we look out for each other, we support each other, we celebrate all the good stuff together, and when times are tough, we get through the tough times together as well. We really do have a true team Whitcliffe approach. So we can't wait to meet you on Tuesday, the 8th of September, where we can start our journey together. Take care, enjoy the rest of your summer. See you soon.